Webmasterradio.fm proudly presents the longest-running program on affiliate marketing. Welcome to Affiliate Buzz. Our hosts, James and Arlene Martell, are here to inspire, inform, and motivate you with expert insight, interviews, and information that will increase your bottom line. Advance your affiliate marketing efforts every week on Affiliate Buzz. Now, please welcome James and Arlene.
Hi, it's James Martell here. Welcome to another edition of the Affiliate Buzz. It's great to have you with us. Yes, I am here with Arlene, and we are talking about getting a fresh start and really nailing it in 2014. Now, before Arlene joins us, just a reminder that if you have comments or questions at any time, you can visit us on Facebook at facebook.com/gotbuzzed. Arlene, good afternoon.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. And Happy New Year to everyone.
Yeah, it's already 2014, and it's actually the 9th. And here we go again into yet another brand new year. And goodness knows, 2013 went by as a little bit of a blur.
It certainly did. It went by so fast.
Yeah, and if you recall the last couple of sessions, we actually had a chance to talk about notable online stats for 2013. And we talked about Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and talked a little bit about the explosive growth of mobile. All that was really good stuff, but I guess only if we're taking advantage of this time that we live in. So 2014, I know you've got an email that came in that kind of inspired us to talk about some things on the show today about how to really turn 2014 into a record year for many of the listeners. Before we do that, though, of course, we've had a very busy holiday period, as I'm sure many listeners have as well. And we've had a chance to enjoy our new little bundle.
Yeah, little Hannah is 3 weeks old now and starting to plump up now, getting a little bit of that baby fat on her body. She's so cute, so cuddly, so nice to have around.
Yeah, and there's so many baby photos floating around between you and Shelby with the new granddaughter here that I think Facebook Blue is starting to turn a few shades of pink.
That's right.
Now, we've got the conference coming up this weekend, the granddaddy of them all, Affiliate Summit. I guess we would call it the premier event for affiliate marketers and agencies and OPMs and merchants, advertisers, all of us. Kicking off on Sunday, and you and I won't be in attendance this year. It's one of the first ones we've missed in Vegas, I think, maybe ever. But we'll be there in spirit. But what a great conference. I do know many listeners are heading down there. We've talked to a lot of people who are heading out from even the greater Vancouver area with Sarah Bundy, and I know I've talked with Matt Frary and his team over in Castle Rock, Colorado. They're all heading out to Summit, and I guess literally, there will be 5,000 people heading for airplanes in the next day or two to, fly into Vegas. And we're not going to spend a lot of time talking about Summit today, but I guess Arlene, thanks for those who are going to be in attendance there. That maybe you could do some shout outs for, the session that Sean does on the Sunday morning for newcomers.
Yeah.
And maybe offer up a few tips for those who are heading down.
Yeah, for sure. Well, one of the things they started about probably 3 or 4 years ago now is the newcomers program, which is awesome because when you go to these big conferences, it can be completely overwhelming if you don't have a little plan in place. So what they try and do is hook you up with someone that's been there many times before, a senior person, and they can just show you the ropes a little bit, give you some information. So we've hosted newcomers as well. So it's worked out really well, really helps them get their feet on the ground and not waste a lot of time while they're there. And then Sean does a really good session on the Sunday specifically for newcomers where, again, same thing. He just settles them down, tells them where everything is, shows them, expect, and just gives them tips on how to get the most out of their visit while they're there.
Yeah, so much of his terminology. One of the things I've always found, and if listeners are heading down and you want to maybe look up a past Affiliate Buzz, look for the one where we talk about the terminology of the conferences. And we basically get an opportunity to introduce you to who's who in the zoo. because I remember first going to some of these events way back, 10, 12 years ago now, just trying to figure out who is who. Like, what's an advertiser? Who's a merchant? What's an OPM? What's an agency? They call us affiliates. They call us publishers. All of this industry jargon can be sometimes very confusing. So just do a little search for Affiliate Buzz. I believe Who's Who in the Zoo will probably bring it up, where we get a chance to have some fun with all of the language. But if you're heading down, have a great time. Pace yourself. It is Vegas. I know sometimes we see people going into this conference when they've never been to Affiliate Summit. There's 5,000 people there. It's just a buzz the whole weekend. That's brand new to them. And then on top of that, sometimes they've never been to Vegas. So now you've got that overwhelm kicking in. So really, take your time, have some fun. Make sure you go to some of the speaker sessions. Don't go to them all. That's a mistake people make. They think they got to see every single one of them. Pick the good ones that you think are relevant to you. Go see only those. Go spend some time in the exhibit hall. They always kick off the Sunday afternoon with what they call the meat market. It's amazing. Definitely spend some time in there, and then really get to some of these after conference one-on-one or networking events where you can really start to build some relationships, and just try to find 2 or 3 affiliate managers that you can get to know. Of course, you can't build relationships with 5,000 people, but if you walk out of there with 2 or 3 of the rights of people that you can communicate with when you get home, then I think you'll find that all of the funds that you put out to attend would be very well spent.
Yeah, I agree. And it'll be nice, James, for some of these people, too, to go from the freezing cold weather that they've been experiencing into the nice, probably pretty mild temperatures of Vegas right now.
Oh, yeah. Well, and good luck to anybody flying out of New York or Toronto and
Chicago.
Any of the eastern cities that have been just whacked by this, frigid temperatures.
Yeah.
We'll be thinking about you in Vancouver at a balmy 8 degrees Celsius with light rain.
Yeah.
All right, so now this email that we talked about, you read it to me this morning, and I thought it was a perfect conversation because I agree with her. She's 100% right. So why don't you tee it up and then read it, and then let's kick off a little, because I really do believe for those who are looking for a good fresh start, or maybe to a little kickstart or a jump start of your business to get it to the next level and really nailing it in 2014, in my opinion, this is the key.
Absolutely. I agree. So this is from a member that just came in yesterday who's been going through your daily traffic blueprint course. But, this is a great piece that she emailed to me because it's so true. And I think a lot of people are experiencing the same thing. So here's her letter. It's from Jackie. As I look at my content, I have lots of pieces, but probably spent too much time developing the content, installing WordPress, making videos, ... In other words, I should have been outsourcing instead of trying to do the work all by myself. And then she had a big exclamation mark at the end.
Yes. And there's the kernel of the idea that I would like to discuss, because I personally have seen and believe that affiliates spend way too much time doing the work when they should be outsourcing the work. And I do also know there's many, many reasons why people don't outsource. One, the cost, or they assume it's going to be a lot more expensive than it is. They also don't quite know what to say, or are a little bit nervous at hiring somebody, or they're under the false illusion that they think in order to hire somebody, I first need to learn how to do all of this stuff myself, and then I'll learn how to do it. And sorry, once I learn how to do it, then I'll outsource it and move on from there. It's such a slow way to go. So what I'd like to do, Arlene, after the break, I would like to crack open our Elance account and talk about some of the projects that we're outsourcing and how we can move so quickly, and how listeners can move 10 times faster than they're currently moving if they were to just employees about outsourcing. You and I were coming up on 1,000 projects outsourced through Elance. I don't know how we would live without it. In fact, we probably would be doing something completely different than what we're currently doing for a business now without it. And I'd like to talk about what we've outsourced, how it's gone with the outsourcing, and also even talk about what we spend on the individual project. So we're up against the break, though. We'll talk about all that and more when we get back.
More Affiliate Buzz coming up after we hear from our sponsors.
Oh yeah, my day is done. Time for happy hour.
You're already done for the day?
Yeah, because I use CertifiedKnowledge.org. Their PPC tools literally save me hours every day.
How do you keep on top of all of Google's new features?
Easy. With Certified Knowledge, their interactive learning modules keep me up to date. And if there's something I don't know, I can watch their video lessons without having to hunt around the Google Help files.
Great. I'm ready to expand my knowledge.
Hi, I'm Brett Geddes. I'm the only leader officially supported by Google to teach the advanced track of the AdWords Seminars for Success. I personally recommend CertifiedKnowledge.org as your one-stop shop for all your PPC needs.
Learn, optimize, connect. Be smart. Go to CertifiedKnowledge.org now.
There are many things we would love to catch. Catching the final out of a baseball game.
And that's the ball game.
Reeling that big catch of the day. Or catching a ride home.
Taxi!
How about catching more attention like the biggest retail brands on earth? Introducing Catchy.com, where they sell short-branded attractive.com domain names. Use a short and catchy brand, just like Sony, Visa, and Nike for your next business venture. You can even rent to own for as low as $100 a month. Catch a big break for your business with Catchy.com.
Guys, are you suffering from FD, fulfillment dysfunction? Let MoldingBox.com's online portal system for inventory, tracking, and returns perform for you. We have the enormous tools you need for complete warehousing, shipping, and handling of all your packages, no matter the size or shape, directly to your customers. MoldingBox.com can also fulfill all your nourishing, nutraceutical, and smooth skincare product desires, including green coffee and Garcinia on demand. Plus, let our in-house printing and CD, DVD manufacturing help you enlarge and maximize your coaching and business opportunity potential. We do everything. Fulfillment, shipping, tracking, inside and out, and all in one place. Moldingbox.com. It's shipping made sexy.
Affiliate marketing is changing rapidly. The balance of power is shifting, and in some cases, affiliates are growing larger than the brands they represent. Stay ahead of this and other trends with the Affiliate Marketing Insider. On demand anytime inside the Affiliate Marketing channel, only on webmasterradio.fm. Time now to hear some more Affiliate Buzz on webmasterradio.fm. Here's James and Arlene.
Yes, I'm here with Arlene, and we're talking about getting a fresh start and really nailing it in 2014. So, Arlene, let's dig into the Elance account. You don't spend a lot of time in here. I don't think you're hardly in here at all.
No, I'm
Kimberly Juknowski, our project coordinator and confidant, is the one who manages the Elance account. How do I know? Because I actually got in there and did a little meddling the night before and got shit for it. Excuse my French. She handles it all, and I got my wrist slap, so to speak. And I learned my lesson. I'm the one that used to be handling the outsourcing, but she's now probably handled at least, it's got to be into the 300 or 400 projects. She knows her stuff. She's just amazing at taking care of the service providers and making sure everything is running smoothly. And it's a bit of an art, I must. But let's kind of dig in a little bit here.
Well, and with the amount of projects we've got going on, man, she must be really organized, because that's a lot of work. So how many projects did we outsource last month, James?
Last month?
Yeah.
Let me flip in here. So it's a little bit difficult to see. So let me go back. Oh, here, let me just open up one page. So this is the archives. So these are projects that are complete. So on November 20, things are listed here by the date we left feedback for the service provider. So November 25th, we did a project, content for new website, on the 25th as well. WordPress technical issue needs correcting. And this is listed in this page. There's 20 on the page, and there's another 9. So I guess that'd be 29 projects in the month of, or the last few days of November and throughout the month of December. Help uploading a logo and sliders to WordPress. And these are the types of little things that I'm talking about when I say outsource everything. Like, think about this little project. Upload a logo and the slider images. Those are the images that go across the top of some web pages, some websites on the home page. And Kimberly could have tried to hack and figure out how to do that. And sometimes it's easier than others on a WordPress site. But we have our 15-minute rule. If we can't do something in 15 minutes, we take the next 15 minutes, we take the next 15 minutes and we write a project and we outsource it. And we get somebody to help us with that. WordPress installation error, November 28th, was taken care of. WordPress theme installation and setup on the 30th. Let me just kind of rattle through these. So, graphics for a postcard, modify logo, business cards, and letterhead. Forward one web page to another. Podcast intro and outro. Neat under series setup. Editing and formatting of a Microsoft Word document. eBook cover with audio collage. Voice talent. 90-second audio for presentation, 90-second explainer video, 15-slide PowerPoint presentation, another project for cover art for eBook with a video cover, another descriptive article for a podcast, and then a video script, the voiceover for a video script. So that's 20 of them. There's another 9 on the next page. So, roughly 25, 30 projects in the month of December if we take the last 4 or 5 days of November. So,
so
you can see action-packed, and you can imagine trying to do all that work on your own. And I know a lot of affiliates make the mistake of trying to do that. They wonder why it takes them 8 months to do something that they could have had done in 10 days.
Yeah, and you don't have to have a huge, big project to stick into Elance. It can be something real simple.
Yeah, though a few of these projects are like $20.
Yeah.
And most of them are under the $100 mark, usually. Sometimes we get into $200-$300. Rarely do we get above, $200-$300 per project. Then if I look under this month for, let's take what's currently still working. So there, in Elance, there's different types of projects. Archives mean you're done with them and you've archived the project, put a bow on it, it's finished. And then there's the area where you've got projects that you're working on. So these are all the open projects that we're going back and forth on. And then there's projects that we have that are currently open, being bid on. And then there's another category in here that's selecting candidate, meaning we've posted the project, the bids have all come in, and it's time for us to one of the service providers. But I'm looking at January here, so articles for a health and wellness site, 6 email autoresponder series, the book interior design. So I've got a little ebook that we've written, and I want to make it really nice. I've had a cover created for it, beautiful cover, and I've also hired somebody at Elance to design the entire interior of the book, and it's looking beautiful. Logos need adjusting, short sales letter with video script, weekly blog posts, professional voice talent / editor, small technical issues again, press release, podcast descriptions, and so on. So you can see there's just a pile of stuff. Kimberly doesn't actually do any of the work per se. She doesn't write. She can. She's a great writer, but why would she when she can, have the world at her fingertips for writers? Design and this is the way to get ahead in 2014 is to actually stop doing the work. I know people spend way too much time trying to figure out how to put a logo up in the left-hand corner or try to make their very first video. And sure, if you want to get into the business of editing and creating videos for a living, then sure, take the time to learn it, make a trade of it, learn your craft, and become a video producer / editor. But if you only need a video from time to time, or you only need an audio intro for a podcast here and there, or you only need to get some graphics created for your single website, why in the world would you try to take that on as a task when you can find somebody for a fraction of the price? And I can see we are coming up against a break here. Arlene, after the break, why don't you some of these that we've mentioned, voice talent for editor, a press release, autoresponder series, why don't we dig through some of these and find out exactly how much we spent to get these projects done and how long it took?
Good.
We'll do that right after the break.
More Affiliate Buzz coming up after we hear from our sponsors.
I'm John Ball, and I'm one of the founders of Page One Power. Page One Power is a custom link building firm based in Boise, Idaho. We increase search rankings and web traffic for world-class brands and mom-and-pop shops all around the globe. Our link building strategies work because we focus on relevancy and quality, and we don't outsource anything. Our in-house staff of professional writers and researchers is the best in the industry. We're the link builders you've been looking for. Visit us today at pageonepower.com.
Building better search engine rankings takes the right formula. Tracking those rankings is super simple. All you need is authoritylabs.com. Authority Labs uses automated daily rank tracking tools to monitor your site's performance or leverage their API to build your own tools. No matter what animal-labeled algorithms affect your ranking, you should be using Authority Labs. Unlimited users for no additional cost and white labeling can help keep your clients updated and save countless hours of creating reports. Whether you're running sites with just a few or millions of keywords, what you need is authoritylabs.com.
Johnson, what's this Mantis I keep hearing about? Do we need to call an exterminator?
No, sir. Moby Mantis is our new SMS marketing tool.
SM what?
SMS, text messaging. Moby Mantis lets us communicate directly with our customers in real time. We can send promos, coupons. It even lets our customers market for us by sharing offers with their friends online. It's been great for business.
Sounds expensive.
Actually, I signed us up for an extended free trial. It hasn't cost us a dime.
Good work, Johnson. I guess the only thing we'll be exterminating is the competition.
To get your free extended trial of Moby Mantis, text radio to 21691. That's radio to 21691 for Moby Mantis.
Welcome to the Cyber Law and Business Report, your home for the latest on internet law and policy. From Capitol Hill to the White House, the courthouse to the State House, the FTC to the State Attorney General. The Cyber Law and Business Report, on demand, anytime inside the Culture and Business Channel, only on webmasterradio.fm.
Time now to hear some more affiliate buzz on webmasterradio.fm. Here's James and Arlene.
Yes, I'm here with Arlene, and we're talking about getting a fresh start and really nailing it in 2014. So, Arlene, let's dig into some of the costs here. Any of these come to mind? What? Because I know you're not in here. You see the invoices coming across your desk, but you don't actually see the work. So, of some of these that we've listed, what are you curious about? What costs what?
Well, I would. Yeah. So, give me some examples again.
Okay, so we've got autoresponder series, we've got book interior design.
Let's do autoresponder series. Let's talk about autoresponders because that's something that people would they should have on their websites.
Yeah, and many people don't. So I love putting together autoresponder series of emails because once you have it in place, you know it's going to work for you every day, every week, every month. For the life of probably the life of your site, at least for years. All right, so here's autoresponder series, 6 emails for a health-related course. And the whole project description here is in here, and the bids have come in. We hired Becky, who's one of our writers. And Becky, we've probably hired her 100 times.
Yeah.
So that's the other thing with Elance. Once you find the writer or the graphic designer or you love, stick with them. You can go back and hire them. But she's going to write. She says, thanks, James. Love to do this job for you. I can do this job for a flat rate of $54 with an estimated turnaround time of 72 hours. I'm happy to work according to your schedule. Please let me know if you have any questions before I get started. Boom, done. $54, 6 emails. So we're talking under $10 each. And these emails are, the spec on them is 350 plus words in length, include a subheadline or 2, include a bullet point list, story-based emails, and I give her all the details in the project description here of what we're looking for.
Wow. So that's pretty meaty little autoresponder, and she's only charging about $10.
Sure, and you know, I could probably sit down and write it out. I'm not the fastest writer. It'd probably take me an hour per email to write them. And that's 6 hours of my time to get 6 of them.
Yeah.
And I just, you know, I'm not, when I say I could write the emails, in a topic that I'm familiar with, I'm actually not familiar with this topic. This is a health-related website and a health course. She's very much in tune with that. That's why we keep going back to her for that.
Yes.
All right, so let's go to another. How about DVD cover and eBook cover? So these are the e-cover arts. These are the little images you see on a web page when you put together a little ebook or something that you want to have done, and you want to have a really nice cover created. So this particular case here, let me open it up. So DVD/ebook cover art.
I think the graphics prices have come way down, haven't they?
Oh,
because of
amazingly.
competition.
They have.
I remember what we used to pay for graphics. It was insane.
Oh, I know. So here we go. So this one here is, I'm looking to have a DVD cover art created for a 6-day video course. These covers are on the internet and not a real DVD, just so they know. I would like each set of covers to be exactly the same, with the exception of titles and colors. So imagine you've got a little collage of 6 DVD covers that you can put on your web page to represent a course. Every DVD is a different lesson, so I want those a different color, and I want the lesson title on each DVD. Other than that, they're identical.
Right.
I've attached the details. So we always have a project description and a corresponding work order. The project description basically details what's kind of a summary of what we're looking to have done, enough that they can bid on the project. And then once it's awarded, we then hand them over a work order. So we give them all the little details, everything we want to get back. So that the price on this was pay a couple $100 for these. So the bids have come in $87, $99, $43, $99, $30, $75, and we ended up awarding it at $82.19.
Right.
And in total, we had 9 proposals come in.
So you don't usually go for the lowest, and you don't usually go for the highest.
No, money's one thing we look at, but we also look at feedback. We look at their portfolio. We look at their past history. We look at them if we've worked with them before and liked them, all kinds of stuff like that. And on this topic, let me put a little plug out there for the Outsourcing Essentials course at the school. If you really want to master outsourcing, if I may say, the Outsourcing Essentials course that we put together mid-last year at the School of Internet Marketing, I hosted it. It's essentially 5 one-hour videos where I take you through the account in great detail. I show you the projects. I show you how to with the service providers. I give you a whole booklet full of project descriptions and work orders from projects we've run successfully through the Elance system that you can actually copy and modify for your own projects. And I've tried to pick out, one on video, one on how to order articles, on how to order e-covers, graphics. You got a really nice selection of already pre-written project descriptions and work orders. And then you got a 5 one-hour videos where I can actually walk you through the process, because I'm a firm believer, and I'm actually going to almost make a rule of it at the school, because we do so many courses there. But the one real common denominator between all of the courses is outsourcing, because I don't care if we're doing a course on email marketing, there's always a number of things we want to outsource. If we're doing a course on traffic building through backlinking or social media, where we're building out the cover art and all the images, there's always a number of items that we want to outsource. So there's this common denominator through all of the courses, and it's outsourcing. And I'm a firm believer that if you want to really master what you're up to online, is stop doing the work yourself. In our case, we're outsourcing everything because we've built it up to that point. You may be at a place where you're just getting started and you can't afford to outsource everything. And in that particular case, what I recommend is do what you do best already and outsource the rest. So do what you do best and outsource the rest, and outsource what you can. So if you don't have the budget for it, like Arlene and I, when we got started, we didn't have a budget for anything. I couldn't rub 2 pennies together. I didn't even have a credit card to register a domain name, if you remember, Arlene. We didn't have a credit card. We were so broke, it was pathetic. And so we had to kind of build it up. But then, as the revenue started, we started reinvesting back in. Long story short, for many, many years now, we've been outsourcing just about everyone. How much simpler does it make our life?
Oh my gosh, it's so much easier. Now you just manage those projects and make sure they all get completed. And I think it really keeps you on task.
It really does. It really does. And the other thing is you get a much better job done too, because Sure, you can learn how to become a graphic designer and do not a half bad job, but how is it going to compare to somebody who's done it for years and made a living of it? A real pro. You can get that real professional look by hiring a professional, and that same theme flows through everything. So if you really want to increase the level of quality of the materials that you're creating, and it's all content, no matter how you look at it, whether it's audio, video, autoresponders, articles. One main thread there as well is everything we create is content. So Elance provides such a great opportunity for us to hire the service providers. And I had a little look. There's almost 3 million service providers available at Elance now, waiting for you to post your project. So again, if you would like to take a little course, Outsourcing Essentials, it's all part of the School of Internet Marketing. You can head over to the schoolofinternetmarketing.com, get signed up. $47 a month gives you access to the full outsourcing course, plus every other course in the school, plus the private Facebook group, twice monthly live Q&A in our online conference room, and so on. But outsourcing, definitely, if you really want to move faster and go big in 2014, learn how to master the art of outsourcing, and you'll be able to probably accomplish your goals way, way faster than you may think. Arlene, I could see I'm rambling on here, and we are flat on out of time. New episodes of the Affiliate Buzz can be heard every Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern and 2 p.m. Pacific. You can access the archive shows on radio.fm, jamesmartell.com, and on iTunes. Arlene, thanks so much. And to our listeners, thanks for listening to another edition of the Affiliate Buzz.
This has been a presentation of webmasterradio.fm. This has been a presentation of webmasterradio.fm, the world's largest business-to-business radio and podcast network. We welcome you to sample past episodes of this program, as well as our complete library of programs, on demand or on the air via our 24/7 live audio stream at www.webmasterradio.fm. The opinions expressed on this program are those of the guests and hosts and do not necessarily reflect those of webmasterradio.fm's management or sponsors. Any rebroadcast or redistribution without authorized consent of webmasterradio.fm is prohibited.